videotaped, okay? So Mrs. Muchler has to record what I'm teaching so that I can show my teachers. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to be focusing on shapes. Mrs. Muchler told me that you guys were talking about shapes for those of you that weren't sick on Friday. You talked about shapes on Friday? Yes? Yeah, you guys went over your poster over there in the corner? Well, we're going to be looking at shapes that are around us today. So our math goal for today, which is on the board, it says, I can find shapes and tell their position. Can you guys say that with me? I can find shapes and tell their position. Okay, so since we're going to be looking at shapes that are all around us, Gwen and Taylor. Thank you. Since we're going to be looking at shapes that are all around us, we're actually going to be taking a short walk in the hallway in a little bit, and we're going to see what shapes we can find in the school. Okay? But first we're going to do a really quick review. So, how about we go over our 3D shapes poem? Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
Alright, say it with me, because this is the first time I've said it before. 3D shapes are fat, not flat. A cone is like a party hat. A sphere is like a bouncy ball. A prism is a building tall. A cylinder is a can of pop. A cube is like a dice you drop. 3D shapes are here and there. 3D shapes are everywhere. Did you say nowhere? I heard you. Good job, you guys. That's a really good poem. Alright, so now we're going to look at the screen. And Miss Young is going to pull up our document camera. And I want you guys to help me identify a few of these shapes before we go out into the hallway. And now some of these are going to be our 3D shapes. So, Mr. Noah G., our leader for today. What is this shape? Can you tell us what it is?
A cylinder.
It is a cylinder. And what does this remind us of?
A can of pop.
It reminds us of a can of pop. Very good. Thank you, sir. You can go sit down. Let's see here. Mr. Luke, come on up. Okay, so I'm going to show everybody this shape. They're looking at the screen. What is this shape?
A cone.
It's a cone. And what does it remind you of?
A party hat.
A party hat. Very good. Miss Olivia. Now I'm going to move on to some of our other shapes. Are you ready? How many sides does this shape have? Can you count them?
6.
6. And what type of shape is that?
Hexagon.
Hexagon. Very good. Let's do one more. Mr. Hunter, why don't you come on up? What is this shape?
A square.
And how many sides does it have?
5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It has 4 sides. Thank you, sir. You can have a seat. All right. So we're going to be looking for a lot of those different shapes, whether they're 3D, our fat shapes, or our flat shapes. We're going to be looking for those while we're out in the hallway. And we're going to be keeping track of those different shapes that we do see. Now, before I go any further with that, who can tell me what the rules are in the hallway? Miss Sophia.
Be quiet and be responsible. No touching anything.
Yes. We need to be very quiet because our neighbors are going to be in class. So we have to use our whisper voice, even Miss Young, when I ask you guys a question. Okay? Yes? Yeah, or Madison.
Keep your eyes on the teacher if she says something.
Yep, you want to keep your eyes on the teacher. Miss Gwen.
Bunny tails on, but if you have a whiteboard or a marker, you should keep it in your hand.
That sounds like a very good idea. Now, so you're going to be looking for different things in the hallway that are shapes. So you're going to be looking for posters, maybe the floor tiles, different things that we've hung up on the wall. There's going to be different shapes out there maybe that you haven't really thought of that you walk past every day. So that's what we're going to be looking for. And you guys are going to be taking your marker and you're going to be taking a whiteboard. We're not going to take our sock out with us, okay? So we're just going to have these 2 things in our hands. And so then as you're walking through the hallway, you might see something like a window. and it might be a square. So I'm going to say, okay, I saw a window and it's a square, so I'm going to draw a square or a rectangle, if it's a rectangle shape, on my whiteboard. But what if you see more than one? If you saw more than one, if you saw another one, you can draw two. If you see another window, or if it's easier for you, you can draw one and write the number next to it of how many total you see. Or you can use tally marks. However you want to keep track of it. And let's see here. We also have another example in our math book. I don't know if you guys can see.
Yep.
Right here is another example. So this student, they filled up their entire whiteboard with different shapes that they saw in the hallway. They saw some stars, it looks like, some ovals, trapezoids, rectangles. And down here, they saw some of these shapes more than once. So like Miss Young wrote on her whiteboard, they wrote the number next to it. Okay? Does anyone have any questions before we go into the hallway? Really quick, Miss Gwen.
Are we going to draw them?
Yes, you want to be drawing on your whiteboard the entire time.
On a paper.
On the whiteboard. We're just taking a whiteboard and a marker. Okay? Charlie?
What kid draw it?
Say it one more time.
What kid made the picture?
Oh, the one in the book?
Oh, you know, I don't know. It's a mystery. It was somebody, though. One more. Miss Sophia.
If you look at down on the floor, make sure you're following the feet. Then go up the stairs, or
We're going to stay in a group. We're going to stay in a line, so make sure you're watching your neighbors so you don't bump into them on accident or fall backwards, okay? So make sure while you're drawing, you're still paying attention to your surroundings and who's around you, okay? If you're sitting on a light blue spot,